Morning Day Show. I'm Parker Hedrick, and this is Nicholas Lantz.
Hello, everybody.
Nicholas, I have a few questions for you if you wouldn't mind answering them. Why did you become a tutor in the beginning?
In the beginning, well...
Or should we say teacher or mentor? Huh.
Mentor, yes, I'm a mentor. Being a mentor just really fills a hole in my sport. Like, I can't get it filled anywhere else. Like, being around the kids and helping out, it's a great feeling.
I can see that it is, yeah. What is your favorite part in this whole entire experience? I want to pick your brain a little bit.
I'm going to have to say the kids, because I'm just a kids person. Like, they're great to be around, they're fun and energetic, and like me being older and like a little more mature, they think I'm like, they look up to me like as a role model, if you could say.
Mature. And I guess the last question of today is, what's a usual day like?
Ooh, a usual day? Well, first we'll go over the kids' homework.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Go.
Well, at first the kids will go over the homework they did the previous night. So if they have any questions or like they need to work on a problem, I'll help them or they'll ask the teacher. Then after they'll go over the lesson, and once they're done with the lesson, they have a little packet, or in our class we do whiteboards. So the teacher she'll put the problems down on the projector, and then they'll work on the problems, and we'll help them if they need help, or we'll check their answers. That's how it usually works.
Huh. Well, there you have it, folks. The Morning Day Show. We're out of time at this moment, but thank you, Nicholas, for coming in.
Hey, thank you. Had a great time.
Get out of here, you rascal. With the Afternoon Day Show with Parker Hedrick and Nathan Lantz, the twin brother of the other one that was here earlier this morning. Nathan, let me ask you a couple of questions like I did your brother, if you heard. Why did you become a teacher mentor?
No, that's a pretty good question. I became a mentee because I just needed something to really ease up my schedule.
The more, how do I put this lightly, not very responsible twin. Moving on, what is your favorite part of the teacher mentoring process?
You know, my favorite part is probably having no homework.
Oh, jeepers. How, and then I guess the last question that I have today is, what's a usual day like for you?
Usual day? Kids. I'd say it's basically more grading than with the kids.
Wow.
I mean, teachers really need the help with grading because they get just slammed with it.
Kind of elaborate on that, man.
Well, like, teachers, like, if they have 30 students in each class, they might do 7 papers a week.
Okay.
That's already a ton of papers to grade, so that's normally what we just do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's how we're going to wrap it up because this guy is an idiot.
Alright,
we're done. Yeah, we're back. Parker Hedrick, late night show. I am Parker Hedrick, and this over here is my friend Rob Weimer. Rob, let me ask you a few questions. I did ask your buddies a while ago, who had just quite ridiculous responses to these questions that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is, why did you become a teacher mentor to begin with?
Essentially what I did it for was I was just filling a class spot, in all honesty, and then I took the first quarter of it, and then I just kind of liked it, so I continued to plan it for the rest of my year.
Okay, well, I guess that makes sort of sense. That kind of brings me to my next question. What is your favorite part during this teacher mentoring process?
Well, I am a PE teacher mentor, so my job is a lot easier than, say, the Lantzes are, or even Parker Hedricks are. English and algebra are really tough. But my job is as a whole, I just kind of, I get stuff out, I'll help kids out whenever they're studying for like the tests and stuff, and then I'll play the sports whenever somebody needs a partner and stuff. So it's really fun and it's nice to do.
I don't know about you fans, but that was exhausting to hear.
Kind of like your talk show.
Wow. What's a usual day like before I rip your face off?
Well,
Well, what's so funny, Rob? I'm literally about to kill you.
A day.
I'm joking though. I'm joking.
Yeah, you do it.
Go ahead. What's a usual day like? Try to put on that serious face like you did whenever you talked about my talk show.
In all honesty, I think that the
well, that's it for today, boys and girls.
Not quite. Let's redo
So I guess this is the end. I guess we'll see you guys in the morning. And stay classy. Okay, Rob. I guess we have one more question for you today.
All right.
What is a usual day like for you in the teacher mentoring process?
Well, I really didn't think I'd be asked on something like this, but for the most part, like I explained a minute ago, I get basketballs, I get the supplies needed, I will help the kids out before tests, etc. I'll play with some of the kids every now and then. And then I guess I do these talk shows, so...
Well,
what's the budget for this show anyway?
That's very, we don't discuss financial things on this show, but we will get back to you later on in the morning. So, thank you. Okay. Stay classy, America. Stay classy, Springfield. So, good morning, America and Springfield. I'm with myself in this scenario. I am Parker Hedrick, and this is the Parker Hedrick Talk Show host at 2 a.m. in the morning. Parker, why did you become a teacher and mentor? Well, Parker, I became a teacher and mentor for one of two reasons. The first reason is because I love kids. The second reason. And the second reason is because I love America and Springfield. That is great advice, Parker. That is one of the only foundational comments that I've heard on this talk show this day and this night. Now, Parker, let me get back with you. What is your favorite part of the teacher mentoring process? And I don't want you to hold back on anything. Well, Parker, I'm kind of sweating over there because of the intensity of these questions. First of all, I don't know what to think about this stuff. My favorite part of the teacher mentoring process. I think the first thing that we need to talk about here is the fact that that I love being one-on-one with the teacher. I can just communicate with them and just kind of help her out in the stress level that she has. So that's why. Well, Parker, that was frisky and at the same time repulsive, but I loved it. I guess the one more question that I do have and I'm not gonna hold back on is what's a usual day like for you in Springfield? Nonetheless, more of the ghetto side of Springfield and Glendale High School. Please elaborate. Oh. Excellent, Parker. Excellent. I just, in some way or form, it's just harder for me to swallow such a deliciously asked question. In other words, the day-to-day stuff that goes on, Parker, is that we spend, I spend more time with the teacher and helping her in every situation that I possibly can. I want to make her job less stressful, and that's part of my duty, not just as a teacher mentor, but as a student at Glendale High School. And I guess maybe the other part of that too is kind of being respectful. Whether it is figuring out what the teacher wants, and at the same time, whether that be helping the kids in any situation given, or just finding a paper that she may have lost 5 minutes ago. So I think that's basically the bulk of everything that's going on. Well, Parker, the deliciously interesting part that you said was magnificent. I think that's all the questions that we have today. But if you wouldn't mind coming back maybe next week sometime and being on my talk show, that'd be great. Because we love you, we miss you, and we want to be you. There it is there. America, stay classy, and Springfield, stay classy.